Welcome back to the family. And if you're new here, thanks for joining. We are just jumping back in with our Birch family for episode 2. So let's go ahead and check in on Raven and see what she's up to. Okay, so we are here with Raven, and as you can see, I'm just having her clean up mugs. She has tea everywhere. That said, I did just want to say that while I am loving this house, I am noticing that there are several routing issues that are coming up. So there are a lot of functions that I'm not able to do, such as I wasn't able to use the fridge because of the breakfast nook table. I am unable to use the counters for canning and things like that. There was a coffee maker on this counter here. Let me just pause that for a second. And I wasn't able to use it based on how the game was originally set up. So I've had to tweak that a little bit. She can't use her cross-stitching stuff because she can't get to the basket, and I've tried moving it and it's just not working. So there are a lot of things in this house that, based on the fact that things were placed with move objects and things like that, even though I have that cheat on as well, for whatever reason, I'm having a lot of routing issues and I'm not able to do several things. Additionally, like sometimes she can't use her computer, so I put it in her inventory, and then when she wants to use it, she has to pull it out, and it's just a little frustrating just because I'm not quite sure now, especially since we're new in the story. I'm not quite sure what she can and can't do, but we will just kind of have to play things by ear and see if we can tweak things around so that she can use it, because as of right now, I'm having to move things as we go. So you may notice over some time here that we have to move things around. That I'm just kind of looking at it as this is an old house that was in the family, and so as with all things that have been there for a while, sometimes you have to upgrade, some things you have to tweak and things like that. So just trying to approach it with that kind of avenue. She has been carving pumpkins while off camera, and also I did have her go ahead and get a Patchy so that he can help with the gardening, because we are by ourselves. And we are just slowly making progress. You will notice some of our pumpkins outside are gone. I have put them into the fridge. Again, I was trying to get her to do some canning, which unfortunately didn't work out, but we will keep trying on that. And it does look like Akira has come over to hang out for a little bit. It is a Friday afternoon. I think I'm actually going to go ahead and let these two go out. She is off of work, it looks like, today, but she'll be going in tomorrow. So she had taken a day off because she was trying to decide if she liked this job or if she wanted to maybe pursue something else. So she's kind of been tinkering around the house here and just doing some different little hobbies to see if maybe there might be something else that she wants to do with her time. But then Akira came over to visit, so we are going to actually go ahead and go out with the two of them. I want to take them to the local pumpkin patch, or maybe even the orchard. Actually, I think we will go to the orchard. So we will go with him over to the orchard and just have a little day outing with Akira. So as we know, they are best friends, so I think it would be nice for them to just go hang out a little bit and pick some apples and things like that and do some fall activities. So this here is our apple orchard. I have placed this in our game. So Akira and I are going to go ahead and travel over to the apple orchard. Okay, so we have arrived here at the apple orchard. So freezing. Look, it's the first snow. She's like, Akira, I'm so glad that you came to visit and that we were able to come out to the apple orchard together. Like, I think this is going to be so much fun. Really, really missed you over the past couple of days.
Pondo. Sawada Beamy. Global Banfa Saquinaria.
It seems that these two, in addition to being best friends, really do kind of have a sweet spot for one another. So I'm just going to have her come out here and harvest a little bit of these apples, and maybe we can have an apple so we can place that on the farm. And we'll go inside here and we will see about purchasing some of these, like a honey cake. Maybe we can buy a honey cake, and I think that would be nice.
Oh, Dennis, whoa!
Perfect. And where did Akira go? There he is. So I think she's kind of like, so what do you think? Like, what do you think of the area? Do you like it? She's like, I've been getting a lot of things lately that I'm getting good at. Like, I now know how to garden. I've had to fix my own pipes when they've busted. Like, honestly, Akira, there is so much that I'm having to learn out here. I never really thought that this would be the case, but I'm really enjoying life out here in Brindleton Bay. Why are they talking from way over? I don't know, but we'll go ahead and make them go home or back to her house. I think she would just say, like, you know, tell me really honestly, what do you think of the place? I think Akira would be like, you know, I think it's really cute. It does look like somewhere you would be. I think I can really tell that you're, you know, happy to be out here, and it really is great. And I think she would be like, you know, the only thing I can't get my head around is, like, who was this family member that passed away that left me this? Like, can you believe that? Like, I was actually left this, and I don't even know, Akira. Like, I've been doing research and I've been trying to figure it out, and I think I'm getting close, but I just really don't know. I really just don't know. I want you to talk to Akira, actually. Can you maybe talk to Akira? So, I think Akira would be like, well, you know, now that you mentioned it, you know, oh, okay. Now that you mentioned it, actually, you know, the thing is, I also have been doing a little bit of research after you told me that you were moving to Brindleton Bay. Like, I wanted to know what was going on as far as, you know, how this could just happen. And to be completely honest, like, I found out that there's a family by the name of Birch in Glimmerbrook as well. And I mean, I don't know, it might be a long stretch, but I do think maybe one day you should maybe go out there and maybe kind of walk around and get to know some people, ask some of the townspeople about it. I don't know, maybe it'll bring up something that's productive. And she's like, Akira, I can't believe that you would actually go through all that trouble to do that research for me. Like, that's really, really sweet. And he's like, well, of course, like, you're my best friend, and, you know, I really, really care about you, and I just want you to be happy. But, you know, above all of that, like, I don't want anything to happen to you. So he really does care. And he's like, you know, if you do decide that you want to go ahead and go look, you know, I would love for you to take me with you. Like, I don't think you should go by yourself. And she's like, I know we're best friends, but, like, maybe we could make this a more official. So they've just tied the knot here as far as being boyfriend and girlfriend. And she's like, I think that's really sweet what you did for me, and I never really thought we'd be here, but here we are. So she's just going to have herself a bit of a nap, but Akira has been digging around looking for possible relatives of hers and has come up with some information about Glimmerbrook. So we will have Raven kind of look into that and see, like, what's going on with this family with the surname of Birch in Glimmerbrook. Are they possibly related? She didn't think she had any living relatives left. And then she was left this house, so, you know, maybe there are more people out there that she could possibly be related to. And you know, she doesn't really know a whole lot of her history or really where she even came from. So she is super excited, I think, to find this information out. And so, yeah, we will be going into Glimmerbrook at some point so that we can figure out what it is that we need to know about her, like, possible, I guess, relative. So that's all really, really exciting. And in the meantime, he's just gonna sit here and rock in this rocking chair and watch her sleep, which, if it wasn't her best friend and now boyfriend, would be super creepy. But the fact that it is her boyfriend and best friend, I think it's actually quite endearing that he's just like watching her sleep. So it is really, really exciting that her and Akira have struck up this romance and that they not only are best friends, but now they're together. And so I'm really, really excited to kind of see where that relationship is going to... You don't say. Okay. Well, I'm just going to send you home because I'm not quite sure who you are or why you're in my front porch with a gloves and paper bag on your head. Anyway, I am quite excited to see where that's going to lead as far as if they are going to be a good match romantically like they were as best friends. I mean, the fact that he came all the way from the city with this news about what he's investigated and found out, and yeah. I am just really, really excited with the fact that they have hit it off as much as they have, not only as friends, but now romantically. What do you think? Well, yeah, let's go ahead and take that mask off. That'd be great. He's like, okay, sweetheart, I do need to go ahead and get on the train to head back to the city. You know, I have a lot going on that I have to do tomorrow. Please, please let me know before you decide to head out to Glimmerbrook. I want to go with you. I don't want you going by yourself. And she's like, okay, Akira, I don't want you to worry. I promise that I won't go out there by myself. I'm just going to do a little bit of research on my own and see if I can follow up on some things that you found out and find some more information. So I think that she would definitely go ahead and get her computer out and just be like, okay, let's go ahead and figure out what is going on in Glimmerbrook that possibly could have something to do with me. So she's just going to go ahead and do a little bit of browsing the web and figuring out all this information. And I think that she's like, okay, so there seems to be a long history in Glimmerbrook. I don't know if these people are related or not, but like, it's really, really hard finding any information out about them. Like, how are they able to keep themselves so like out of the public eye? And like, he must have really, really done a lot of digging for him to find this information, because like, this is not easy information to come by. So I think that she is realizing how much trouble that Akira actually went through to find this information out for her, because he cares so much about her. And I think that she is like, that is extremely sweet of him to do. I think I'm gonna go ahead and just have her come up here and go ahead and get a little bit of sleep, and I will catch back with you guys in the morning. Okay, so it is the next morning, and Raven has just gotten up and grabbed herself a bite to eat. And when she is done with that, I am going to have her go ahead and come out and just check on her garden here and make sure that everything is okay. It does seem to look like everything's okay. So I will have her just come and talk to the scarecrow, and she can collect the eggs and things of that nature. You are going to be cold in that outfit. I don't think that's the best outfit for you to wear. How about we change that? Let's wear this one, okay? Yeah, she must have found something, so that's great. Lilies is what she found. Okay, so the scarecrow gave her a scare. Huh, get it? Scarecrow shock. Did anybody else just see that? And how about the egg that you got? Is it hatchable? No. Okay. Let's go put that away. And let's just see if I can get her to can now that I moved that out of the way. That coffee pot. I don't know if she'll be able to, but I'm really hoping. Oh, she is. Oh, great. So I don't actually know that she cares too much for the administration job. Every time she does anything related to that, she gets really tense. But she really, really does enjoy gardening, and she likes going out there and, you know, messing with the chickens. And I even think she really kind of likes cooking and canning. So it may be something where we end up having a woman that literally just wants to live herself off the land and spends her time doing research, trying to figure out where she comes from. It seems like right now that is kind of the direction that Raven's going, but I don't want to just have her quit working without knowing for a fact that, do you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to just jump the gun on that. So I haven't taken her out of that career. I'm going to let her keep that job and we'll just see how it goes. But she does have lots that she needs to, like, why you do that with your hand, Raven? And there's 4 of them here. So that was $278. So we may even get like a table or something and sell this stuff. She could can things and set up a table and we could sell them, and that could get her some extra money. Not that she really needs it, but... And it looks like she doesn't work for 3 days, so really the only thing she needs to do is her regular kind of stuff as far as you know, review her budget proposals. She could do like her work task or whatever. She'll need to do some more research and debate stuff, but does she like video gaming? Nothing beats the feeling of crushing that final boss level. Whenever Raven is gaming, she is as one with the universe. Is it safe to say she likes video gaming? Sure. Yeah, she can like video gaming. She is definitely curious about her heritage. So I think part of her is like, I just want to go to Glimmerbrook like right now. And Akira, in the back of her mind, she can remember him saying like, do not go there alone. Like, I do not want you doing that by yourself. So she's just going to try to keep herself distracted here at the house and not do anything that would upset Akira or make him worry, because obviously she doesn't want him worried about her. So she's just going to do a little bit of work and a little bit of canning. And then once that's all done, then, you know, she's like, well, I'll just wait to hear from Akira and, I don't know, pick up some hobbies and try to keep myself distracted, because I don't want to end up just rushing out of here all willy-nilly, because I promised Akira that I wouldn't go do anything like foolish, right? She's like, okay, I know I'm not crazy. I'm fairly certain this thing moved. Like, you moved, right? Like, I'm not crazy.
Veranoid, Quaba, Farsica.
She's like, oh, well, it must have just been in my head. Weird. So she's just going to go ahead and go have herself a bath. And it says she has a lifestyle in progress. So let's see what that is. Close-knit. Maintain behavior to unlock Sims living a close-knit lifestyle. Prefer to form deep connections with a small circle of friends. To acquire or maintain this lifestyle, a Sim should keep their friend count between 1 and 3 Sims while seeking to deepen the relationships that they do have. The lifestyle effects keeps good friends longer but has a harder time staying friends with Sims at a lower relationship level. They're more likely to gain long-term sentiments with their friends, and they can ask to be a confidant, which will gain them unique flavor socials with confidants. They are tense without their friends or when their friend group grows to 4 or more. So she just wants to have herself a few really few close friends that she can be really, really, really close with. And that is the lifestyle she's currently developing. And I think that that's pretty on point because she doesn't really have anyone. She doesn't have a family. She has a lot of acquaintances from the city, but the only person that she's really close to is Akira. So that makes a lot of sense that she would have that lifestyle. And as we well know, not only is Akira, her best friend, but now he's gone on to be more. And so, yeah. Since it is a Saturday and she doesn't really have a whole lot going on, I think she's probably trying to do anything and everything to keep her mind off of going to Glimmerbrook, because that's all she wants to do is go to Glimmerbrook and figure out what it is that she's not, like, she wants to put this puzzle together. She feels like she's really on the cusp of figuring out something about herself, and I think she's just like, okay, but what is it about me that I need to know? Where did I come from? Who was this family member? Where did this house come from? It doesn't make sense. Do you see that? Patchy is alive. Patchy's alive. Alive. Go give a friendly introduction and let's get to know Patchy. Come on. She's like, I'm gonna go make pumpkin. Holy moly, be careful. Clumsy. I really want you to go meet Patchy, but you're like, oh, I've got to go make pumpkin jam. She's like, okay, I've done it. All right. Now let's just give it a little boil and seal that can up. Okay, that's hot. Be careful. Why do you put everything on the floor? It's annoying. Okay, she's gonna go meet Patchy. What are you doing? She's like, hey, how are we doing?
Loonies, Gelsey, Nepa, Rinka Shalbo, Obani, Jessene. Oh, no. Dwee, Farobi, Physique, Fazoob.
And it would seem that we need to clean this coop, so I'll have her do that. But we also have a chick somewhere. There it is. We had a chick. It's a hen. As far as you can see, Raven is just getting a little bit of flower arranging in. It's looking cute. And she's also been doing a little bit of canning today and tending to... Oh my god. Okay, let's go ahead and love our little chick here. Salsa? Okay, that's cute. Anyhow, she has been doing some canning this morning, and she has already dealt with the feeding of the chickens and looking in on the crops and things like that. So then she thought, well, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and go do a little bit of flower arranging and whatever, because it's a nice early Sunday morning. It's a beautiful day out. Like, look around. Like, the weather is beautiful. Yeah, it's beautiful. I would love to live there. But yeah, so she is just getting a little bit of hobbies done here. She doesn't work today, and so she can pretty much do whatever she wants. Off camera, her and Akira went to the Finchwick Festival, and they kind of got to know a little bit of the townspeople and things of that nature. And she basically told him, like, you'll never guess who I met. I ran into this person that's from Glimmerbrook, and he was really, really secretive about the place and the people, and I don't know why, but I just get this feeling like they're trying to hide something, and I think that I really, really want to go there because, to be completely honest, I think that there are going to be answers there for me that I've been looking for. And he's like, if I had known that you were going to be this gung-ho to kind of like get on board and just rush to Glimmerbrook and drop everything, I would have held that information closer to myself and not shared that with you quite so early until I had more information. Like, honestly, we don't know enough about the situation or the people or anything like that. I was really just telling you that I had also been doing some research and that it was something that we needed to look into further. I wasn't telling you that so that you'd rush off and just go do whatever, right? Like, you need to, like, slow and steady. So she's feeling overly confident. She's like, I want to go. I'm going to find out this. I'm going to find out that. But Akira is not as comfortable with the whole scenario. He's just kind of like, I honestly think that, like, you need to just slow it down a little bit, right? So that is kind of where everyone stands with that. Can you put these pumpkins in your inventory? That would be great. Just don't want them to go bad. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at. I am going to be selling these things that she has made. So we've got all of these jams here that we can sell. And I may at some point end up going to town and maybe we could sell them that way. I don't really know. We will have to see. I wonder if I can plant this tree now. Let's find out. Can I plant an apple tree here? Yes. Go ahead and plant that. Okay, so she can't, for whatever reason, get these pumpkins, so I'll just drag them for her. It's weird. Alright, she's like, okay, we're gonna plant us a tree.
Ah, the Lloyd.
Yes. Gotta love it. Look at little Salsa jump around. Holy crap, you are the most clumsy thing. She's like, yay, I did it again. Oh, a grow fruit. Nice. We'll just sell those because I don't necessarily need grow fruits.
Oh, a berry shursha. Oh.
She's so adorable. She's like, oh, I'm gonna go have a look at some art. I actually think maybe you might need to get something to eat, Raven. Oh, she's hot. I need to adjust the thermostat. I'm in the mood for some retail therapy. Want to come haggle your heart out at the flea market? Sure, why not? Okay, so we have arrived here at the flea market. And let's go ahead and go take a look and see what's all out here. I think she's probably like, great, we're back in the city. There's probably, truthfully, not anything that she wants to buy, but that's quite alright. So I'll go over here and haggle with this vendor. I don't think she really needs anything. Yeah, no. Are you crazy? I'm already losing money at these prices. Wow. Excuse us.
Yazim. Bimbus. Flicks.
Aha.
She's like, get me out of the city. Okay, so we have made it back home from her going out to the flea market. There wasn't anything really that she wanted to do. She tried haggling. She failed at that. And then it started raining. So we've come on home. She's instantly coming here to have some tea. But I do think that she is definitely wanting to avoid at all cost the whole like city life. Like, she's just not down for that anymore. Okay, that's fine. For whatever reason, the trash can in this house doesn't work, and as much as I love this house, I don't know if my nerves can take it.
Unaba. Vasamu.
Okay, so as you can see, it is Sunday evening and the weekend has now gone by. She is just getting some rest. She does have work in the morning. So I am going to go ahead and leave this episode here. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think about Raven and her relationship with Akira, and what you think she should do as far as Glimmerbrook goes. I will go ahead and see you guys in the next one. Again, thanks for watching. I really do appreciate all of your support, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, y'all.